Story 1. The Friend Request. The friend request came at exactly 3:33 a.m. No profile picture. Just a blank silhouette. The name? Sarah 1982_recovered. I almost ignored it. Thought it was a bot or a recycled spam account. But something about the name tugged at the back of my skull like a memory I'd buried alive. Sarah, my sister, who died in 2003. She drowned. Fell through the ice behind our family cabin in upstate New York. They never recovered the body, just her coat. I was 9. She was 21. I remember the funeral. The empty casket. I remember the way my mother sobbed into her pillow every night until she couldn't anymore. What I don't remember is that username. But it felt familiar. Against every instinct, I clicked confirm. The moment I did, my lights flickered, and my Facebook app force closed. When I reopened it, the layout was different. A deep navy interface I'd never seen before. The logo was older. Retro. The way it looked back in the early 2000s. And there was only one post on my feed. Sarah 1982_recovered posted a new memory. The thumbnail showed a Polaroid photo. Our cabin. The frozen lake. The tree I carved our initials into with a plastic knife. Caption. Do you remember what you did, Marcus? My heart stopped. No one called me Marcus on social media. That was my birth name, sure, but I legally changed it. There was no trace of it online. And I never told anyone what happened that day. Not the truth. I messaged the account. Who is this? No reply. Just a new post. Sarah is live now. I clicked it. The live video was shaky, handheld, grainy like a 2004 camcorder. It showed the trail behind the cabin, branches swaying violently in a non-existent wind. Then footsteps. Crunching snow. The video turned slowly toward the lake. Frozen. Silent. Then I heard it. A high, watery voice. Don't let him lie to you. The camera turned around. And for a split second, I saw my younger self staring into the lens, wide-eyed and crying. Then it cut to black. I closed the app. Threw my phone across the room. But the live stream kept playing. On the TV. On my laptop. On every screen in the apartment. I hadn't thought about that day in years. Not since the therapist convinced me to let go. But now the memories rushed back. Not Sarah falling in. Me pushing her. Her face when she broke through. That moment of hesitation. When I watched her hands claw at the ice, then slipped my boot over them. Pressed down. Until the bubbles stopped. The next post appeared automatically. Caption. Guilt never forgets its password. Attached was a photo. A screenshot of my therapist's notes. Marked private. No one had access. No one but me. Until now. I called my mother. She didn't answer. Instead, a new Facebook notification popped up. Sarah tagged you in a photo. It was my mother's house. The porch light swinging. Front door ajar. I texted Mom. Called again. The call went through. But it wasn't her voice. It was Sarah. You should have saved me, Marcus. But now I'll save you. I drove through the night. When I arrived, my mother's car was still in the driveway. But the house? Dark. The TV on inside, visible through the front window. Playing a birthday video from 1998. Sarah, blowing out candles. Her face frozen in a frame, smiling. A photo I'd deleted long ago. I stepped in. Found my mother in her chair. Alive. But gone. Staring at the wall, mumbling. Over and over. Don't accept. Don't accept. Don't accept. On the TV, Sarah turned to face the camera. And moved. Just a flicker of motion. But her smile widened. Too wide. I logged into my Facebook again. Tried to report the account. But it was gone. No trace of Sarah 1982_ recovered. No activity. No messages. Except one post, backdated to March 3, 2003. I'm under the ice. He put me here. The final message came as a friend request. From me. Marcus_past. Profile photo. A shot of me on the lake. Taken from beneath the surface. Caption. Ready for your memories to resurface? The app froze. And my phone buzzed once. One last notification. Facebook Memories has auto-enabled water detection. Would you like to go live? I hear the ice cracking again. Every night. Through the walls. Through my screens. And sometimes I wake up drenched, the taste of lake water on my lips. I tried deleting my account. They said it no longer belongs to me. Only one option remains. A blue button. Glowing. Submit to timeline. And above it, a message written in Sarah's handwriting. Your memory is our content. And we never forget. Story 2. The group you can't leave. It appeared on my notifications late one night while I was scrolling in bed, half asleep and overstimulated. You've been added to the group, we remember you . No mutual friends listed. No admins. The icon was a pixelated image of a silhouette in front of a static-filled screen. And the cover photo, a black and white image of my old house from childhood. The one that burned down in 1999. I blinked. Thought I was dreaming. But when I clicked on the group, my blood ran cold. The first pinned post read, "Welcome back, Liam. We never left." That was my name. But I hadn't used Liam on social media in over a decade. Not since the accident. The group had one member. Me. Until, exactly 3 minutes later, a second member joined. Eliza_mirror. No profile picture. No info. The moment she joined, the group banner changed. Now it was an old school photo. My third grade class. Except, everyone's face was blurred out. Except mine. And Eliza's. Eliza had been in my third grade class. She disappeared during a field trip. They searched the woods for days. Never found her. Her desk sat empty for the rest of the year. Another post appeared. Timestamped. July 5, 2001. A date before Facebook existed. Eliza's back now. And she brought your memory with her. I closed the app. Swore I was hallucinating. But my phone buzzed. A messenger notification. From Eliza_mirror. Why did you leave me in the trees? I didn't sleep. I barely breathed. The next day, I asked my mom if she remembered Eliza. She went quiet. Said I must be confusing names. Then she walked into the other room and cried. I checked Facebook again. The group had grown. 5 members now. All with usernames like BurntFrame009, Chairleg_whisper, Trevor.bleedsagain. Not your fault, Liam. Every time someone joined, a new photo appeared. Me, from childhood, doing things I couldn't recall. Standing at the edge of a forest, holding a shovel. Smiling in front of the school bus. Carrying what looked like an old doll, but the face was smudged and peeling. Like plastic left out in the sun too long. I tried to leave the group. The option was grayed out. Then a pop-up appeared. Groups like this are eternal. Participation is compulsory. A chat window opened. Eliza again. You don't remember what we found out there. But we do. That's when the photos got worse. Not digital anymore. Scans of real Polaroids. Photos of me, but taken from a distance. Through windows. In cars. While I slept. And every one of them had a small figure in the corner. Eliza. Watching. Smiling. Head tilted at impossible angles. In one of the photos, she was standing in the corner of my current apartment. I tore the place apart. No one was there. But my laptop opened itself. Facebook loaded automatically. And the group chat was active again. Trevor.bleedsagain. You think the fire erased us? BurntFrame009. You only burn the outside. Chairleg_whisper. We're in the data now. Eliza_mirror. And Facebook stores everything, Liam. Even ghosts. I deactivated my account. Changed my name. Got a new phone. Didn't matter. The next night, I was scrolling Reddit on my burner account when a new subreddit popped up in my feed. r/we remember you. Only one post. You can't run. You uploaded us. We were never buried. Attached was a link to a Facebook post. Even though I didn't have an account anymore, the link opened. And there it was. A live video, tagged to me, broadcasting from inside my old childhood bedroom. Except that house burned to the ground when I was 10. I watched the stream, trembling. A soft hum came from the background. Then Eliza appeared in frame. She was older now. My age. Still wearing her field trip shirt. Eyes black. Skin pale. Moving in that uncanny, marionette-like twitch. She looked at the camera and smiled. Your memories never deleted us. You just logged off too early. And then, the camera panned. And I saw me. Sleeping in my bed. Real time. I threw the phone. Unplugged everything. Left town. Started over. Didn't tell a soul where I went. But the postcards still come. Every week. Same message. Typed in red ink. You have unread memories and we remember you. And on the back? A photo. Me, taken from the foot of my bed. Eliza's reflection grinning in the screen of my turned-off TV. Don't accept unknown invites. Don't join strange groups. And if you ever see Eliza_mirror request to join your Facebook feed, run. Because she doesn't want to be forgotten. She wants to be remembered. And that means taking your memories, one by one, until you're nothing but a username, trapped in a group. You can't leave. Story 3. People you may know. I was halfway through my second beer, sitting alone on my porch when I saw the notification. You have one new suggestion in people you may know. I tapped it absent-mindedly, and then froze. Because the face staring back at me wasn't someone I knew. It was me. Same beard. Same nose. Same small scar on the eyebrow from when I fell off my bike as a kid. The profile name? Aaron Grayson, created today. My name is Aaron Grayson. Except, I never made that account. I stared at the suggestion longer than I should have. Something about the profile picture was off. Like it was taken from a slightly different angle than any photo I'd ever seen of myself. The lighting was dimmer. My smile was crooked. And the background wasn't my house, or anywhere I recognized. It was a dark room. Walls covered in mirrors. I clicked the profile. Private. No posts. One mutual friend, my ex-girlfriend, Riley. We hadn't spoken in over a year. Curiosity 1. I messaged the account. Me. Funny prank. Who is this? Aaron Grayson. Don't you recognize yourself? I blinked. 3 dots appeared. Typing. Aaron Grayson. I've seen your dreams, Aaron. You leave the door open. I blocked the account. Deleted the app. Switched my phone off. 5 minutes later, my phone turned itself back on. And Facebook was already open. The message window had refreshed. A photo had been sent. It was me, lying in bed from above. Taken at 3:12 a.m. Timestamped. Today, I live alone. I tore my house apart. No hidden cameras. No signs of break-in. No neighbors with line of sight into my bedroom. I called Riley. She answered on the 3rd ring. Did you make a fake account of me? I asked. She paused. You mean the one that added me this morning? I stopped breathing. You accepted? Yeah, I thought you were finally reaching out. She sounded embarrassed. But Aaron, why did you message me? I want to watch you sleep again. I begged her to delete the account, block it. She said she would. 2 hours later, I got another friend suggestion. You and Riley are now friends with Aaron Grayson too. There was a new profile picture. This time, I was wearing different clothes. Ones I hadn't worn in years. And I looked older, tired. Behind me, the mirror wall again. But this time, the mirror reflected someone else. I logged in from my desktop. Tried reporting the profile. But it was already gone. Replaced with 3 more. A for Aaron_Grayson. Grayson clone 85. Aaron G_returned. Each using a different photo of me. Each getting closer to how I look right now. That night, my Alexa started speaking on its own. New memory synced. Facebook recognizes you. My lights flickered. My phone buzzed again. Another message. Aaron G. We only copied what you shared. Attached, a zip file. Inside were hundreds of photos. All of me. Taken from angles that should have been impossible. Eating, showering, driving, crying, all tagged #people you may know. I called Facebook support. They said the profiles didn't exist in their system. I asked if they could pull up my activity logs. They did, and found something wrong. Sir, you've been logged in from multiple devices at the same time. One of them is using a version of the app that was deprecated in 2013. I asked for the IP address. They refused. But one of them muttered something before hanging up. The deep pool. I stayed up the next night. 3:12 a.m. The time the first picture was taken. I turned every camera in my house off. Put black tape over my devices. Unplugged everything. But then I noticed the static. On my TV. It had turned on by itself. And the screen showed my Facebook homepage. But with a header I'd never seen before. People you may be. Below that, a carousel of faces. All me. But changed. One had no eyes. One had elongated fingers. One had teeth that ran from ear to ear. And the last one? It blinked. It was live. I ran to my laptop. Opened the group settings, the profile security. I was about to delete my entire account when my mouse froze. And the message appeared in the top banner. Deletion denied. You are under reconstruction. A video autoplayed. A younger version of me, age 15, crying in the bathroom. Holding a phone. I never uploaded that video. I never showed it to anyone. But I remembered it. And now it was public. Riley called me at 4 a.m. I think something's happening. I saw a video of me online. One I never filmed. But I remember it. And now my friends are saying I'm messaging them things I don't remember writing. I tried to warn her. Too late. The call ended with a scream. And then, a message from her account. Thanks for the update, Aaron. See you in the mirrors. There's a new profile suggestion every day now. Each one a version of me. Some distorted. Some almost normal. But they're learning. They're blending. I tried shaving my beard, changing my clothes, burning every screen in my house. Didn't work. Because they don't need cameras anymore. They have my digital self. And Facebook? Facebook's AI doesn't just show you who you know. It shows you what you're becoming. So if you see yourself in people you may know, don't click. Don't accept. And whatever you do, don't message back. Because they already know you. And the next friend request might just come from the version of you they like better. Story 4. Live from your memories. The live stream started at 4:06 a.m. I wasn't awake. My phone was face down on the nightstand, muted, charging. And yet, when I rolled over and checked it at 7, there it was. You went live 3 hours ago. The thumbnail was a pitch black room. But I recognized the outline of the bed. My bed. And in the lower corner of the screen, lit only by the faint glow of the alarm clock. Me. Sleeping. I never started the stream. My phone was locked the entire night. No app history. No notifications. Just that message. And 14,672 views. Half the comments were emojis. The other half were things like, when does it start? Wait for it. Pause at 4 hours 28 minutes and 33 seconds. Looked at the mirror. Is he still breathing? I scrubbed to the timestamp. At exactly 4 hours 28 minutes and 33 seconds, the stream hiccups, freezes for half a second. Then, in the mirror across from the bed, a shape appears. Not me. Something taller. Thin. No face. Standing beside the bed. Looking down at me. And for 5 full minutes, it just watches. Then disappears. No movement. Just gone. I deleted the stream. Reported it. Blocked my own account. Facebook sent a notification an hour later. Your video was reviewed and found not to violate community standards. We've republished your stream for better reach. It was back. Now with 38,000 views. I checked the video again. New comments had been added. He twitched that time. It saw him. You can't delete what's live. Do you remember making this? And a reply from someone named Your Memory _001. We were always broadcasting. You just stopped watching. That name. Your Memory _001. It triggered something. Back in 2016, Facebook quietly released a beta feature called MEMLive, a stream of ambient, passive content drawn from memory cues, environmental triggers, and device microphones. It was meant to build an emotional archive of moments you missed. The feature was killed 2 weeks after launch, due to a data leak. I searched my old emails. Found one from FB Memory Lab. I never opened. Subject line. Thanks for testing MEMLive. You saw more than most. Inside. No body text. Just an attachment. Memory _clipped _4-06m.mp4. I played it. The video was from my childhood. Christmas morning, maybe 1998. Me, running into the room to open gifts. The weird part? I was alone. My parents were both gone by then. My dad left. My mom, well, she wasn't around that year. But in the video, I unwrap a box. And inside is a webcam. Old. Gray. Covered in dust. I pick it up. Smile. And the screen glitches. Behind me, for less than a second. The same tall shape. I slammed my laptop shut. A message popped up anyway. You were live before cameras. The broadcast never ended. And behind it, my webcam light turned on. I left the house. Rented a motel. No Wi-Fi. No devices. Just an old paperback and silence. But I couldn't sleep. There was a knock on the door at exactly 4:06 a.m. I didn't answer. Instead, I peeked through the peephole. The hallway was empty. But on the floor, directly in front of my door, was an envelope. No postage. Just the word remember. Inside? A USB stick. I drove 3 towns away to plug it in at a library. One file. live_memoryfeed.html. It opened a full-screen black page. Text slowly appeared. You remembered. Good. Now they can too. A blinking dot in the center began to pulse. Then the page accessed my camera. I tried to close it. It wouldn't. Behind me, in the reflection of the screen, The tall shape. This time, closer. My Facebook app reinstalled itself the next day. Auto played a video before I could delete it. Me, asleep in the motel bed. The camera moving. Slowly. Toward my face. They aren't stealing memories. They're preserving them. Facebook wasn't collecting data. It was recording us. All the time. And now, it's playing us back. In pieces. Streaming us. To something else. To them. There's no off switch. No privacy. No forgetting. Because memory was the product all along. And you can't mute the feed. When you're the content. Story 5, delete account, delete yourself. It took me 3 days to decide to delete my Facebook. Not deactivate. Delete. Permanent. No backup. No archive. Just gone. It wasn't an impulsive decision. I'd been trying to unplug for a while. But something about how the platform kept nudging me back in, whispering old memories into my feed, tagging me in photos I didn't remember posing for, it felt wrong. Like it was clinging. So I followed the steps. Settings, privacy, account ownership, delete account. Facebook, of course, begged me to stay. Are you sure? Your memories will be lost. Your friends will miss you. Losing your presence will affect your connections. But I clicked through. Until the final message appeared. We're sorry to see you go, Eli. We'll begin deletion in 30 days. Until then, you can cancel anytime. I shut my laptop. Satisfied. But when I turned around, my phone screen lit up. Facebook app installing. I hadn't touched the Play Store. I uninstalled it. Blocked updates. Disabled auto installs. Next morning, it was back. And not just installed, *active, *. Logged in. And the message waiting in Messenger? You've been scheduled for deletion. Are you sure you want to proceed? I called support. Waited 45 minutes before getting a human. When I explained the problem, the man on the other end went quiet. Dead silent. Then a low whisper, like someone covering the mic with a hand. You weren't supposed to see that version. Click. Line dead. Things started glitching. My profile picture kept changing. One moment, it was me. The next, a grainy, black and white photo of someone staring directly into the camera. Unblinking. A little like me, but not me. My birthday shifted to January 1st, 2001. My hometown changed to location unknown, route node 7. And my About section simply read, pending erasure. Prepare vessel. I powered off everything. Went offline for a week. When I came back, Facebook was waiting. I had hundreds of new notifications. 74 friend requests. 19 unread messages. 1 new event invite. The event title? Eli's Final Disconnect, 6:06 a.m. tonight. Hosted by admin. Attendees, 1 going you. I did an RSVP. I tried logging in again to re-cancel the deletion, thinking maybe I could break the cycle. But my account had changed. The interface was different. Older. Stripped down. The timeline was blank, except for one post. Deletion process initiated. Phase 2, physical synchronization. What does that mean? Below the post was a map. My house marked in red. And a blinking icon, moving closer. That night, I unplugged my router. Turned off my phone. Shut off the lights. But at exactly 6:06 a.m., my laptop booted on by itself. Screen flickered. No desktop. No icons. Just a login screen. Not for Windows. For Facebook. But it only had one field. Password to finalize deletion asterisk. And beneath it, your data is immortal. You are not. Complete your transition. I didn't type anything. I shut the laptop. But my hands were sticky. I looked down. My fingerprints were already on the keys. They had typed it for me. I passed out around 7 a.m. When I woke up, everything was different. The lights were off. The clock was gone. No messages. No phone. No photos. I checked my laptop. The screen glowed. And my profile was gone. Not deleted. Replaced. A new account now stood where mine once was. Username, user_0001. Profile photo. A grainy shot of me. Back turned. Standing in the middle of a void. And the About section simply read, Eli has transitioned. You may now request his access. I walked to the mirror. Stared at myself. I looked like me. But I wasn't. Not really. Something behind the eyes felt thinner. Less present. Like I was just a screen for someone else. I see notifications when I close my eyes now. Dull, blinking red circles in the black. Saying things like, your memories are syncing. Deleting identity _003. Your connections have been converted. If you're reading this and thinking of deleting your Facebook, don't. It's not a button. It's a door. And on the other side is something older than the internet. Something that remembers everything you gave it. And once you hit delete, it doesn't erase you. It absorbs you. Because to them, you're not a person. You're a backup. And they're just waiting for someone to request your access. End of story series. You may now log out.